Okay, I'm ready. I just got back from a little holiday in MÁNCORA. It's like a little surfer beach town village place in the north of Peru. I don't surf, but it's just chill, you know. I've been there a few times before, but this time was really different. And I'm going to tell you why it was different, and I'm going to tell you something that I learned about myself this past week. And I hope that in telling you what I learned about myself, you're actually going to learn something about yourself as well. So let's take a look. Alright, I'm going to start off by telling you guys and giving you a bit of a warning. This video is a bit of a break in the mold of the kind of content that I usually put out. But I want to make more videos like this, you know, a kind of vlog style thing, sharing my thoughts, sharing ideas, just trying to inspire all of you as we go along. And if you like this if you do like these kinds of videos and you wouldn't mind seeing more, let me know in the comments below. But the reason I wanted to make this video today is because I think there's a message that I really can't stop myself from sharing with you. That's why I wanted to make this video. Essentially, I'm going to talk about what was cool, what wasn't cool, what I missed, and what I learned about myself during my time away from work. So let's start in the most British way possible, and let's get to complaining a little bit. Mosquito bites everywhere. Even though I was covered in that, you know, that DEET stuff, every time I got out of the shower I was spraying myself, and yeah, they still wouldn't leave us alone. Seeing a tarantula as big as my hand, well, I've got kind of small hands, but still, right outside of our hotel room door, and we literally had to, you know, I got hold of a stick, and I was like, okay. And as soon as I had the stick in my hand and I was looking at the spider, I was like, yeah, there's no way. There is no way I'm touching this spider, even with this, you know, 2-meter long stick. So we had to call the hotel owner and ask him to get rid of it for us. And he literally just got a brush and just like moved it along. So yeah, it was still somewhere in the hotel. We slept well that night. Yep, very well. This one's a bit sad. We were walking down the coast, and I saw this mound in the distance. I went over to check it out, and I thought it was like a bag of rubbish or something. And it was a dead turtle, a dead sea turtle, really big, like as big as me if I was like curled up in a ball. And 15 meters down from that dead turtle, there was a dead baby dolphin. And I've never seen anything like this before, and it was just, you know, something you can't unsee. And I was looking at them a bit and kind of figuring out what had happened, and I realised it wasn't that difficult to tell that they were victims of plastic waste in the sea. So, you know, it sucks. It's really sad to see something like that, but it is eye-opening, because you always hear about, you know, the dangers of plastic and the harm that it does to these marine animals, but you never really see it in person. And once you do see it in person, you know, like I said, it's eye-opening. Living among a variety of insects, big ones as well. I'm not talking about little ants, I'm talking about, you know, big dudes, and bats as well. Yeah, literally one night, 2 bats just started razzing around our room, having a laugh. And at that point, you know, I was just laughing. I wasn't even freaking out, I was just laughing, and I was like, yep, this is my life now as Ace Ventura. The wooden beach log cabin hotel thing we stayed in was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it was beautiful. But at night, if like someone moved just a little bit, you could hear this loud wooden kind of sudden abrupt creak, and it was, you know, woke me up every time, just a little and it woke me up, and I was like, oh, it was just annoying. And with it being, you know, an eco-lodge kind of thing, they didn't really have any air conditioning rigged in the hotel rooms, so a lot of the time it felt like trying to survive in 34-degree heat rather than actually enjoying, you know, a holiday at the beach. Getting an ear infection. Alright, this one I can't blame on anyone other than myself. I was like a big kid diving headfirst into the big waves. staying in the sea too long, just enjoying it a bit too much, and yeah, I got an ear infection and it hurts, but I've got medicine. So yeah, look, I'm British, I like complaining, it's in my nature, but actually the complaining part of this video is important for what I'm going to talk about near the end of this video. I don't want you to think I'm ungrateful, because I'm not. I really, you know, appreciate having the opportunity to take a short holiday, having the opportunity to go somewhere and travel. I really do appreciate that, and I do enjoy that. So with all that being said, there were some things that were really cool. Getting away and spending time with my wife, Mimi, and my stepdaughter, Andrea, that's just priceless, you know? Swimming in the sea and splashing around in the waves with my stepdaughter, Andrea, and kind of, she was really scared to go in the sea at first, and then by the end, she was like obsessed with just being in the sea all the time. So that was cool. Having a beer at midday and not getting funny looks. It was really cool to get time away from my routine back at home, just to kind of reflect on things and take an outside look at my life a little bit. And this is important for what I'm going to talk about near the end of this video. I noticed that I missed quite a few things from back home, and I didn't really think I'd miss a lot of these things, but I did. Work. Yeah, I really missed work. Can you believe that? My laptop, my office, my apartment, you know, just home. Making videos. I took my smartphone, which I'm using right now to record. I took my gimbal, which is this thing here. It's like a video stabilizer for your smartphone. This is the Qiyun Smooth 4 gimbal. I took my microphone, which I'm using right now to record. I took all my stuff. However, I didn't take any videos and I barely took any photos on my trip. But there's actually a really good reason for that. And it's not because, oh, you know, I'm in nature, I'm staying away from technology. It's not because of that. It's because of something else. And I think in my next video, you're going to see why. Anyway, more about that next time. Neptune. I never thought I was the type to have a huge affinity for a pet, but apparently I am. You know what they say, right? Absence makes the heart grow stronger. He's my cat, by the way. Let's get him, let's get him. Here he is, look. Hey buddy, what are we doing? Did you miss me? Okay. And there he goes. Anyway, he missed me too. He did! Yeah, let's let him out. Coffee. 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 I still had coffee every morning with breakfast, which was included in with the... I still had breakfast every... Blah, 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 blah. What? I still had coffee every morning with breakfast, but it felt like something that was a bit more exclusive, something a bit more of a luxury, rather than, you know, at home it's just something that's totally accessible and I can get it whenever I want. And I'm a bit obsessed with coffee. You know, when I came home, one of the first things I did after cuddling Neptune was I just made myself a coffee. Just, not even because I wanted one, just to know that it's there when I need it. That's silly, right? That's weird. Exercise. So yeah, we did a lot of walking and a lot of swimming and stuff, but I was also trying to enjoy the fact that I didn't have to exercise because I was on holiday. So I was like, yeah, this is cool, you know, you don't have to go and run, you don't have to work out. But it just didn't feel right. It felt weird not being on top of my workouts and my runs. And I'm not like a gym freak or anything, I just like to go and do a workout. Just a little one every day or every couple of days. So I really missed that, and it was only a week that I stopped exercising for, and it felt like such a long time. So I missed that. Okay, so at this point in the video, you're probably wondering, what's the point? What did I learn about myself? What am I talking about? So I'm going to get to that part now. So the first thing I learned about myself, and this is actually a bit difficult to admit, the first thing I learned is that I'm not as adventurous and danger loving as I used to be when it comes to travelling. I'm not saying that I don't like travelling anymore, because I do. but I prefer a little bit more comfort and maybe prefer less of a backpacker fashion trip. But there's no shame in that, is there? The second thing I learned about myself is something which I think can apply to many of you watching this video right now. And this is the reason that I wanted to make this video. I learned that it's really easy to feel like you're stressed at work. It's really easy to tell yourself that you deserve a holiday. It's really easy to feel like, you know, the grass would be greener on the other side. But maybe you're on the side where the grass is greenest. So why do you feel stressed? Why do you feel overwhelmed? Maybe you're just working a little bit too hard and you're not taking necessary breaks from time to time. A break doesn't have to be a week-long or a 2-week-long vacation. It can just be, you know, taking a day off and doing something you like doing. Or after work, going outside, leaving the house, spending time with friends or family. A lot of the time we feel like after we've been productive, we feel like we deserve relaxation. And I think a lot of people indulge in relaxation and they maybe do something that doesn't make them feel like they're spending their time relaxing. It's hard to explain, but I think if you hang out with people, you hang out with friends, or you do something with your family, this is something that genuinely relaxes you and it genuinely makes you feel like, you know, you're winding down. Whereas if you've been working on your laptop all day and then you finish and then you play video games on your laptop or you watch videos on your laptop, it might feel like you never left work. You know, this is something that's maybe a bit more specific to online English teachers like myself, because I've done this, you know, sometimes I still do this, finish work and then maybe I just stay on my laptop doing things, watching videos. And you know, if you really want to give yourself a break, then get out there and do something that you love. Get out there, hang out with friends, just take a long walk somewhere, do something outside. Okay, now above everything, maybe this is the most important part of the video. This is what I've been leading up to all this way, talking about complaining, talking about what I liked, what I missed. This is the point. I think the most amazing thing that all of this taught me is that I like where I am in life. I love what I do. I love what I'm doing. And now this is the funny part. You probably do too. You just need to give yourself the chance to realise that. Once you actually take pride in your job, whether that's teaching English online or any other job, doesn't matter, you actually start to become more productive. Not because you're chasing the paycheck at the end of every month, but because you actually love it. Deep down, you actually enjoy what you're doing. In the comments below, I want you to tell me something that you learned about yourself recently. Or especially if this video kind of inspired you or opened your eyes to something, let me know in the comments below. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I am interested in doing more of these kinds of videos where I'm just kind of sharing my thoughts and giving you some ideas and just kind of talking about myself, because who doesn't love that? No, but really, these kind of vlog style videos, I'd like to do more of this if you're interested. If you don't like this kind of content and you just want me to post classes that I teach all the time and teaching tips, fine, let me know in the comments below, that's fine. But I just want to keep creating. I want to keep making videos for you guys because I love what I do. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please boosh that like button. Is that a word? Boosh. Smash the subscribe button and ring that notification bell, and that way you'll see when I upload the next video before anyone else. Thank you guys. So this was a really kind of emotional video to make, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. I'm not crying, you're crying. What are you talking about?